All right, guys, today I want to share with you a truck that's really interesting. You can tell the manufacturers are going after a very specific market right now in the heavy duty truck segment. And I want to kind of show you what's unique in this if you're looking for a capable off-road truck in the heavy duty class. So let's do this. Okay, so I did a video about a few months ago on the 2024 Ram Powerwagon. This has always been a truck, in my opinion, that's one of the coolest trucks available in the heavy duty truck market. Because what other truck comes with selectable front and rear lockers, special articulating front control arms to help this thing get more suspension travel, all the way down to not only just different shocks, but even the spring isolator. I mean, the amount of engineering that went into this truck is super cool, but there's some things on this that is interesting for 2024. And I don't know if Ram did this by accident or what, but this is what I want to talk about today. So in this video, I have currently the Ram Rebel posted as far as in the background. So in this video right here, what I want to talk about is the Ram Tradesmen Powerwagon. And why specifically I want to talk about this is, let's just go to Ram's website. And here's what I want to show you. So if you go through all the different options, you can see Tradesman, Bighorn, Laramie, Rebel, blah, blah, blah. Now, most people would select just go right to the Powerwagon. And the Powerwagon, as you see, it starts at $68,470. Once you include destination fees and everything, this jumps to $70,465. But this truck has actually got some more options than just a traditional Powerwagon in the past, because you can see it's got the LED headlights, it's got the badging, it's got a few upgrades in the interior, like I'm going to show you. I think this has like a base leather trim bucket seat. You can kind of see this right here. Whereas if you go to the full bucket seat, it requires extra options. But what's interesting, and I don't know why Ram did this, because I think it's confusing for the consumer. And actually a friend of mine brought this up to my attention yesterday. Actually, check out Samco Workshop. He's a good buddy of mine. He's got a great channel, does some awesome content of deep diving on vehicles. But traditionally, the Powerwagon, all the different trim levels were built into this specific Powerwagon vehicle build calculator. But for 2024, they're doing something kind of goofy. We're going to go into tradesman here. So you're just a base tradesman here. We're going to select gray just because I'm comparing apples to apples. Now check this out. We're going to go down into options here. We're going to see a specific package for $8,000 that gets you a Powerwagon. Now, if you think about what you're getting for $8,000, this is a bargain. You're getting the 410 True Lock front and rear selectable lockers, LED fog lights. You're getting a little bit of a lift kit, performance shocks. You're getting a front disconnecting sway bar on 35-inch all-terrain tires. Also includes a front electric winch. This is nuts. If you think about all the content on this, this is a no-brainer. So when I select this option, now watch this. I'm not going to do any other options other than what it forces you to, which it's going to force you to doing what's called a level 1 equipment package, not a level 2. We're just going to finish here and just go into, you can see the motor selected, blah, blah, blah. Now let's look at the price. There it is. There is your base, no option, tradesman Bighorn for an MSRP of $60,000. Now, I think this is a heck of a deal because you're literally $10,000 less than the next trim level. If you don't care about the bougie infotainment, if you don't care about LED headlights and you want to do that stuff after the fact, you're having functionally the exact same truck for 60 grand. But this is where it gets cool. I just wanted to find a truck across the country, and I found one here, Boulder, Colorado. I just searched on Ram's inventory, and I found a gray Powerwagon. I wanted to see one of these things in real life, and here we go. This is what one of these trucks looks like. This is a pretty sweet looking truck, honestly. You can see you got your standard Bilstein shocks. You got your that's the dirt track. I believe it's the dirt track. Yep, you got your winch in the front. Unbelievable. There's your basic reflector headlights. There's your dirt track tires, and there's your basic tradesman interior. But the best part about this is Ram's offering some discounts right now, and you could see this one's marked down almost $7,000. So then I thought, well, man, Ram just took the heavy-duty truck off-road. If someone's looking for a rock crawler-capable HD truck, they pretty much got the market cornered. But I went on then and said, well, let's see what Ford actually offers. I'm just curious. Now, Ford doesn't offer the same type of off-road truck. They kind of traded payload capacity and a little bit more work style suspension for some of the capability of a Powerwagon. As an example, Ford came out with a new package in 2023 called the off-road package. It was different than an FX4 package because it actually gave you a little bit of a lift. FX4 didn't give you that. It also gave you a little bit of short valance in the front. It also gave you a 33-inch Goodyear Duratrack with some skid plates and electric locker in the rear. Nothing in the front though. No sway bar disconnect. This is the base model F250 XL MSRP. Check that out. $56,000. So this is actually coming in $4,000 less than the Tradesmen. But with the Tradesmen, you're getting front locker, you're getting a little bit bigger tire, you're getting more articulating suspension. That's a pretty sweet truck. But then you say, you know what? I actually do want that front road, off-road capable locker, and I want a little bit bigger tire. Ford has that option also. This is the base model XLT F250 Tremor. So you're going to get a 35-inch Duratrack tire, selectable electric locking rear diff. You get a little bit taller lift. You get the shorter valance. I included also on both these trucks the winch. And then you also get a kind of like a limited slip. I don't believe it's the torsion front lift or locker anymore. But if we go MSRP for MSRP, this truck probably has a little bit nicer content interior than a Tradesmen Ram, but you're darn close in MSRP. The question will be, if we go MSRP for MSRP, I think they're going to be very similar. The advantage I see to Ford right here is the 7.3. I think it's a little bit better engine than the Ram 6.4 liter. I also kind of like the aluminum body. You got a bigger cab, you got a little bit longer bed. And the big thing I think you're going to see the benefit of the Ford over the Powerwagon is payload. I found most of these F-250 gas trucks are going to have near 3,000 pounds of payload, whereas you're probably going to be more in the 2,000 to 2,200 range for the Powerwagon. But if you're not caring about your payload, then I wouldn't really worry about it. I mean, this is still a sweet truck. And, you know, you're still getting your nice backup camera. I love that it's still got the, you still got your integrated brake controller, and I love the shifter on the bottom. Where I think Ram is going to really win out, though, it's right here, guys. I mean, I think you're going to see better discounts at the end of the day on the Powerwagon. But this is something cool that I was not aware of, that Ram was offering this Tradesman packaged Powerwagon. They've done this in the past, but they're doing it in a goofy way this year. Normally, it was all under the Powerwagon, and then you kind of select the interior trim and just the kind of bouginess of all the options you want. But if you think about this, a heavy-duty truck in 2024, front rear lockers, a winch, skid plates, all these features for an MSRP of 57 or 64 grand, and then you subtract discounts, I think you're going to see this truck easily in the mid-50s. That's a lot of truck for the money. You just got to ask yourself, would you rather have that, or would you rather get a Super Duty? Ford's going to start offering some discounts, but I still think the Ram's going to be a better value. Anyhow, I hope you guys found this video helpful. This was a little bit enlightening to me, especially, you know, $64,000 is a lot of money. But when I start seeing these Toyota TRD Pros, and I start seeing some of these ZR2 1500s at 80, or sorry, the TRD Pro Tacoma is like, I think 64 grand range. The fact that you can get a heavy duty truck with a V8 for the same kind of money is wild to me. I would way rather have a full-size HD truck, HD capability for the same kind of money as a midsize. I think you're going to start seeing a lot of these HD value trucks like these Tradesmen. And I don't know why Ram decided to make the Tradesmen or the Powerwagon package a part of the Tradesmen group and not make it part of the Powerwagon. Not sure. But this is a sweet truck for someone looking for a high-value off-road capable truck. Anyhow, if you enjoy the video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you guys want to see more content on Powerwagon, I'm happy to do this because I think this is one of the coolest trucks that Ram has brought to the market. And it's not new. I mean, they've been making them for over 20 years, but they just kind of continue to keep up in the game. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm hoping Ram's going to put the Cummins in one of these Power Wagons at some point. Not just the Rebel. I want to see lock-in front diffs, sway bar disconnect, and a lifted up Power Wagon Cummins. That would be sweet. Thanks for watching.